Manchester took over from St. Elizabeth. Yes, from last year to this year. For the most precious produce agriculture in this country. We will continue with the limited amount of support that we get right now, limited or none at all. We get from other side or whatsoever. The limited resources we get, we are doing it well. And I know we as farmers, we are suffering out there by certain things you will hear later. But I am just here to encourage you farmers, make we move on. Make we do whatever we till the soil as our responsibility to show Jamaica, show the Caribbean and show the world that Manchester is a farming community.
It has never been our habit and never will be that when there is any benefit to be gotten by the farmers, that it is ever done in a political way. So if it is seeds to go out from your farmer, you're supposed to get it. If it's fertilizer to go out from your farmer, you're supposed to get it. Because at the end of the day, you are contributing to the growth and development of Jamaica land we love.
We're going to have to invest in farming. We have to use the technology so that we can become more productive. Because too many farmers have spent 40, 50 years of their life working hard, back-breaking work. And at the end of the day, when they retire, you hardly have anything to show for it. That is not going to encourage young people to go into it. So we have to, as a JAS and as the policies that we promote as a party, is ensure that technology and information is applied to farming so farmers can make a good living out of it.
We have been impacted in a significant way in South Manchester in particular, with the beach armyworm recently has dealt a devastating blow in the Duff House, New Forest area there, and the farmers are now getting back on their feet, and we know that whatever can be done from our perspective as the opposition party and the leader will be assisting in that respect to get our farmers back on stream. Cannon Valley, an area which is good for production and has been crying out for help there. I see Mr. Peter there. We know that we will be launching an attack in that area there to ensure that farmers benefit significantly in that area. Of course, you know that Rose Hill produces the best sweet potato in the island, and it is always in demand. And so to all our farmers here, we hope that they will stay the course. We in Manchester, we have cropped St. Elizabeth being the breadbasket parish. Manchester was the breadbasket parish recently in outproducing St. Elizabeth. I have said over and over that if we can have 14 breadbasket parishes in the country, we'll be cutting down on our importation and we're better for the country.
One of the features of the last PNP administration is that we set up a ministry specifically charged to prepare the country to confront the reality of climate change. So far, if the same efforts are underway to prepare the country to become resilient, we are not aware that there is that measure of work going on. It does not only affect agriculture, but it affects particularly tourism too, and the linkage between agriculture and tourism is well known. A rise in sea level or the failure to upgrade our drainage systems with the intensification of the rainfall events would be a dereliction of responsibility on the part of governmental authorities in the country. So when we don't need a situation where people talk about drainage and bushing in a political manner. I cannot explain how you can spend 100 million drain cleaning in Clarendon and 63% of it spent in one constituency,
and the whole parish was the most devastated by the rainfall. It's not a joke business, and it's not political points I am seeking to emphasize. What I am seeking to emphasize is that the country cannot take the fact of climate change as a joke matter. And we cannot treat issues of drainage and preparation for hurricane season as a political matter. These are matters of national survival that have to be treated with the utmost importance by any administration that means Jamaica well.